Alright, hey guys, what's up? It's Tendies here, and today we're going to be making a trading video. This is going to be my first series of videos that I'm going to be doing on this brand new channel. For your information, the reason I'm not so energetic, I just woke up. This is my first video. It doesn't really reveal a lot about what it's going to be about, but mainly what it's going to be is it's going to be a lot of trading, tips and tricks, gameplay from various games, and what I wanted to start it out with was a trading guide just in general, because believe it or not, a lot of CSGO traders, most of them in fact, just have no clue what they're doing. Like it's pretty hard. It's kind of hard to trade in Counter Strike if you don't know what you're doing, or if you know just a little bit, you're not going to get far. So I really wanted to inform some people, and there's no solid state like guide out there on YouTube that really tells you how to trade, even though in trading there's no set way to go really. You kind of have to go off like common sense and just more or less just what happens and what people have. You can't go on a set path. You kind of have to go off some different items and everything. But there's no, like, I've never seen a ton of YouTubers touch on this and make an in-depth trading guide. This is going to be one of 5 parts probably. This first one is going to be going over some of the websites that you're going to be needing and some tricks to making early profit literally instantly once you get some stuff. Just a disclaimer before this video, I'm going to have my Discord linked in the description, and my Steam profile, and my Steam group most likely. I don't know about the Steam group yet, but just to get in contact with me early on, because later on I probably will not be answering you guys. The reason I link in my profile is if you're interested in actually trading with me. I just cashed out of Counter Strike, so I don't have a lot. But however, I do have 8 keys that I'm using for an example in this series, because I'm going to be trading with these 8 keys, and it's going to be, I will try and get as high as I can. I might make a trading series where I literally go and record on these trading servers, but I might just give you updates as to what's going on. But I really, with 8 keys, I want to get up to at least $200 and then cash out, or keep it. I've been kind of wanting some Counter Strike items just to keep for a long time, but I just didn't. But we're going to go ahead and get started. So basically what you're going to need for the first site that's absolutely essential in trading any items that are just mainstream, like in cases and everything, you're going to need CSGO Analyst, which is, oh my god, you're going to need CSGO Analyst, which is it's basically a pricing website. This is the ultimate pricing website for all things Counter-Strike, like items. So I'll just give you a quick tour real fast. Down here is all of the items that have been trending in the last hour that people have been searching, pals, tiger tooths, everything, cases, whatever. So basically what the site is, it prices your items in keys and in dollar price. So if you scroll down here, here are some items. For example, this branded Doppler is in factory new, it's 138 to 1,450 keys, and obviously it's that high because of sapphires, rubies, all that. But if I actually click on this, and I go to like over here, and then I go like bayonet Doppler or whatever. Oh my god, this is okay. That's not the greatest way to search up something you want. What you can do is go up to this search bar up here, and you can look up any skin you want. So I'll just look up bayonet Doppler. Okay, so first of all, the menu will come up with all of the skins, and then you can go and you can just look at bayonet Doppler, or factory new, and this is where things get pretty tricky, I guess, in trading. A lot of people use the site and they'll get arguments started where like they don't go off Steam, or they go off actual Doppler prices. This over here is what Steam Analyst prices your stuff at over here, and over here is what Steam prices it at, and they have each phase basically what basically each phase over here, because they take phases into account, this may look very similar over here. Like a phase 4 is over here on the Steam market. It's the same price. I'm pretty sure that a phase 4 is more money than standard bayonet price, because a phase 3 or a phase 1 should be a little bit under the actual price, but a phase 2 and a phase 4, like a phase 2 should be at least $245. The phase 4 should be at least 235 or somewhere around there, depending on the blue. But patterned items aren't really the greatest to go off of CSGO analyst. You kind of have to have, you have to get a price check on the server and stuff. But we'll go over to another item that you can actually see the actual price of that's accurate. So let's just go ahead and info this hot rod. It's a pretty cool looking skin. I owned one, actually a couple in these past weeks. So over here it says the prices, and in keys and in dollars. Obviously they've gone down a lot. They were $100. And I'll show you that in a bit. They were $100 before the operation started. So I don't know why, but they took a dip a lot. So this is a great time to buy them right now. That's one of the tips, I guess, for trading on early. Buy stuff that's in the low point, and then wait a bit and sell it for higher once it goes back. Because I know for a fact this is going to go back up to at least $100. When the operation is kind of settled down, it's kind of like it's in its the operation's kind of new. It's been out for 3 weeks, even though it doesn't seem like that seems like a lot. It's still nothing compared to 18 weeks. So just let it settle down. All the prices are going to go back out. But yeah, so this is the GopiSkin selling price, and this is the Steam market selling price. So obviously these two are pretty different. Here is the graph for all the selling points for the item. So what they do is they basically graph where everything's been sold, and they draw a line through the middle, and that's the average. So this was back in May when it was $100, so it's looking pretty good. And then it dipped down slowly down to $70, and people with, say, 5 hot rods, say you were like kind of a higher trader, you just lost $100 because they just went down. Now they were kind of at like 83, and then they spiked back up kind of, and then people really thought that they would go back up again, but they just kept on going down and down and down. This is what happened primarily last operation. This is what usually happens, is because I don't understand why such a high price of this skin goes down in value that fast, because nobody should be selling them for like operation passes or anything. I don't know why this goes down so much. People shouldn't be selling this for operation stuff. Like, I can understand the $10 skins because the pass was $7, and people are like panic selling that to get those skins. Sorry, I'm stuttering. Okay. Well, we're kind of off topic, but you can scroll down here. This is the wares. So if you want a specific wear, only hot rods have factored in more. But say you wanted like a specific wear, you could pause the video, drag it over to your wear. Like, say you had a 8K point dis rate with a 0.05 flow, you could just drag it like all the way over here, and you could check the float on it and stuff. And over here, these are similarly priced items, so lightning strike, you can just click on that if you're looking for that. That didn't go down in price that much. And then if you scroll down all the way down here, these are really negative items. So track and roll and reduce only ties you use critical skins. So that's essentially Steam Analyst. There's a lot of other cool tools on this side here. There's GopiSkin's hot deals. You can go to your inventory over here. So I'll go ahead and go to mine. So my inventory is currently over $21 because it has 8 keys in it, and that's $20. I also do have $16 on GopiSkins. So yeah, it's a pretty handy tool for pricing your inventory. I do note that if your inventory is full of keys, it's not going to give an accurate price, because keys are not worth $2.70, even though Steam sells them for that much. They're worth $2.50 because Valve officially sells them for $2.50 on the CSGO homepage when you're in-game. And the Steam market, just because the prices have inflated and stuff over the past months, they've gone up to 270, which I have no reason. There's no point in them going that high. But after this, I'll show you some instant profit you can do using these keys. So yeah, let's get on to the next website. This is GopiSkins. This is a marketplace for cash buying skins or selling. It's a very handy tool for cashing out if you're just done sick of trading. You can cash out here and you get a lot of your skins and stuff. There is a tax, however, but it is better than most sites because most people go on here. There are a lot of unique skins with stickers and everything. I saw a couple days ago there's a Stat Track Factory, Butterfly Crimson one, which is insane. It's selling for like $5,000. That might be a 1-of-1. I have no clue. It might have just gotten unboxed because I've never heard of it gotten unboxed yet. You could sell your skins. Obviously, this is a Battlescar.Basketball. It's listed for essentially like $2 under. You're getting so here's like a sale history of an Basketball. Obviously it's going down in price. It's a pretty cool skin. It's not really going down in price. This is just what it's been stable really since. It's been stable since the operation because all basketballs are really desirable. They're treated as kind of a currency. But yeah, it's been selling pretty okay. I mean, up here it's been selling for $22. Now it's selling for $24. Or now it's selling for like $20. But yeah, so essentially you can search for anything you want. So if you go over here to keys, you can buy keys at a reasonable discount, and I will show you some instant profit tricks for new people. So they're selling for $2 cash because that's usually what keys sell for in general in all games like Team Fortress 2, CSGO. Case keys and stuff they usually sell for $2 PayPal and stuff because it's cash. It's more valuable than just dumping in Steam really. That's a pretty cool site. You can search anything you want on the sidebar. And there's also a site over somewhere, but there's also cases on the site too, so it's kind of like a case over site, but not really. But then we're going to go on to the next site, which is CS.Money. There are a ton of these sites. Out there, and they're all competing with each other basically. Well, they're not really, but there's just a lot of them, and there's just to get customers, I guess. They're just doing some pretty crazy stuff, I guess, like with YouTubers and stuff. So essentially, this is CS Money. This is the best trading site in my opinion. They give the most fair prices. Like I'm sure you've heard of them. There's raffle trades, trade skins fast, trade skin.trade. All those are pretty okay sites. There's turbo trades and everything. Skins jar. All those sites are worth checking out, but some of them are just give absurd prices, like not for their stuff, for your stuff. And so this CS Money, if I were to have, let's say, an Basketball field tested, they give me the price of the Basketball field tested. Like it's $36. They put $36 down, and I'd be able to get out of it what it's worth. But the catch on most sites is that these prices over here are bumped up a bit. So I'd say this M9 Bayonet Doppler Black Pearl, it's pretty garbage float, but just because it's Black Pearl, but just like it's probably marked up like a couple, like $20 or something at least, as just to make sure that the site gets a profit. But it's the lowest that these sites go, so CS Money is the best. You can also use this site for making instant profit, which I'll show you guys at the end of the video, some tips. But they price keys at 105%, which is really good if you have a lot of keys, which I'll show you later. You can also add CS.Money to your name, and you'll get a 2% bonus. I don't have that right now, just because I haven't been trading lately, just because I cashed out. But it's a really handy site. If you don't want some skins, like you have some laying around, and then you can trade them for a better skin. So they've got a lot of knives. I will say though that the thing about the knives on these sites is a lot of them are pretty shitty floats. Just saying right there. Like this Falchion knife slaughter, it has a .06 float for factory new, which is absolute garbage. Like, I'm just gonna say that. You're rarely gonna see a skin with a double O float. Like this one's okay. This bright water, so .2. That's not bad. .2 flat. It's not the greatest, but it's understandable. But yeah, they go pretty high. Some of these skins at the top, you're like, oh, it's so cool, but some of them are pretty shit floats too. Like a .06 for Howl. It's like you should be like these god tier knives up here. You should be at least like a double O float. But if you want some new skins for trading, this is a great place. So yeah, the next website I'm going to be showing you is if it loads, the Counter-Strike Global Offensive subreddit for trading, which is really cool. Their Discord's right here. Essentially, what it is, it's a trading website, but it's a Reddit. So people are kind of sick and tired of CS:GO Lounge since it kind of turned to shit with all its scammers and everyone, because every one of them is literally a scammer. Like, I'm literally saying that with like honesty, and like I'm not even regretting it. Every single person on that site's a scammer. Like you have to agree with me. But there's no scammers on the site because the basically it's monitored by bots, and you have to format your threads a certain way. So this guy says he has a Tech 9 Toxic with a 006 flow. He wants 2 keys for it, and his buyout, you have to have a buyout and everything. So go ahead and send this guy an offer. He's got a video link. He's got an manager album. It's pretty cool. There's probably a guy already bought it because his post is more formatted. But generally, this is more high tier. I've sold a lot of my items on here, like knives and stuff. A lot of people will be willing to pay more on this site depending on the skins. So if you don't really want to deal with anyone on trade servers, you can come on here. Because trade servers do get annoying after a while, but trade servers are essential. But you can see like this guy has 160 keys. He wants to grab out at 9.25. There's just a lot of keys buying. People want like a lot of people have very specific flows and patterns. They just want their keys, and people are willing to pay on here because they have proof of the skin. It's better than a trade server, honestly, but you're going to have to use the trade server. I'll show you why later, but it's a very handy tool. You don't have to use this, but once you get into higher tier trading, like very high tier, you're going to need this site for selling some of your stuff, because high tier traders, like really high tier, don't necessarily get the most trades in the world just because they're so high up. There's not a lot of people to trade with. This is a very good site for finding those people. Like this guy has not Dragon or Field Tester. Very good skin. And 10 keys, which doesn't really make a difference, but he wants not Dragon or for better float, I guess. So that's the trading subreddit. This next website, the final website, is you're not really going to need this. It's a pretty good site. It's CS:GO Stash. Is basically a database of every single skin or anything in the game. This is the new case right here with the very sexy skins. I would kill for this on right here. It's a really cool site. Essentially, let's just say you're cashing out and you're like, I want a specific skin for my AK. And so you go to the AK-47 and you're like, I just want to look at all the skins. Here you go. You have every single skin in the game from covert down all the way to like basically mil-spec or whatever, industrial grade. You can look at every single skin. You can be like, I've looked at all of them. I'll take the Bloodsport. That's a pretty cool skin. You can inspect them in game. There's the prices ranging from Battle Scarred, I think it starts in World 1, because Bloodsport will only go from the factory to World 1. It goes from $51 to $65, and then Stat Track 143 to $239. So that's a pretty cool website. You can also inspect it in game, factory news, Steam Market, find skin details right here. I think this is like a kind of the official prices for each one. it's really cool. You can go on BitSkins, get keys. It's a pretty handy site for like cashing out and stuff. Or if you're not cashing out, you're just figuring out what your last loadout should be. Believe it or not, they do also have knives. They have like bayonets. You can go on here. There's all the bayonet skins for every knife. With all the cases, you can basically. So these current drops, you can just click on promo 3 case and it'll show you what's inside of it. It's really cool. There's stickers, sticker capsules, there's collections like the Cash, Trash Shop, Cobblestone, every single collection. It's really cool. I didn't know there's this many collections, but yeah. So this is essentially all the websites you're going to need for trading. Right now, I'm going to be showing you some tips and tricks for making instant profit. One disclaimer, another disclaimer. You're going to need a little bit of money to make money in Counter-Strike. I'm sorry, but like going from drop skins to like a dragon or something is just never going to happen. I'm saying that with like confidence. It's never going to happen. It's basically impossible. You're going to need a little bit of money to make money. Even if it like even $5 is pretty hard to go up. So I would say the minimum you need is like $15. The sweet spot is like $20 to $25, and that's where I'm starting right now. I have 8 CS:GO keys, and essentially to make instant, you don't have to do this. It's better off to have keys than start off with skins, and that's a mistake that everybody makes. Is people they're like, oh, I got $25 laying around in my keys. I'm gonna start trading. I'm gonna go buy some skins. Like, no, that's the worst way to go. And plus, the worst part is they usually buy skins that people don't want really or are harder to trade. What you want to do is essentially, if you have money, buy keys. It's the good way to go. And what you can do is in the Counter-Strike interface, or first we're gonna go on GopiSkins. So we have keys here, and this is where I said earlier. Keys sell for $2.07. Say you have $20 laying around in your PayPal wallet, and you're like, okay, I've watched Tendy's guide. I'm gonna go buy some keys. So their suggested price is $2.71. So you got $20 laying around, and you divide that by $2.07. You can get 9 keys. So that's pretty good. 9 keys instead of 8. That's an extra key. What you do is you can go on websites like CFLMoney, put your keys in, and then over here. Sorry. What you can do on CFLMoney, I'm stuttering a lot. I'm an idiot. They price keys at from 100% to 105%, and that's good because they price them over market. So your keys are essentially going to be worth $2.83. So that's an instant 50-cent profit from what you paid for. So you do $2.83. $2.83 times 9, and you essentially get $25.47. So you're making a $5 profit instantly. This is, and then what you can do is you'll trade it out for a pretty good skin, like an off-Asimov or Hyper Beast, some desirable skin, and then you can start trading from there. And maybe you can switch all that and make it keep profit. It's really good. But the thing is, I don't even recommend that a lot. The reason being is because keys, basically pure keys, you can get so much out of them. Like, everybody wants pure keys. You could buy anything you want for basically 85% analyst. And it's really good. It's really good for like buying skins you want, or buying just skins in general. Like someone has an off Asimov Battle Scar that's worth like $25. You can buy it for 8 keys basically, which is $5 off, and you make a $5 profit. That's normally what they sell for. Knowing off Asimovs, they'll sell for 9 keys. But if you're that one guy who's like, I don't want to listen to your stupid guide, and you go onto the Steam market, you're like, I'm gonna buy some skins. Like, even if you're that guy, buy skins that people want. Like, buy an off Asimov or something. Normally, desirable skins sell for a lot higher in key prices. Like, normally skins will sell 85% analyst. But if you have desirable skins, like an off Asimov, off Lightning Strike, up Hyper Beast maybe. Actually, I don't know about that one, but up Asimanga with 13 keys. They usually sell for 12. Honestly, like I'm just saying that you're not gonna get like low-balling keys. You're gonna get like 12 keys, and then you can go up from there, and then maybe quick buy another item. This is basically how trading's gonna go early on. Later, you're gonna get a ton of keys. Later, you're gonna get a ton of keys, and then you can start buying for like higher prices. But it's really good, an efficient way to do this. But you can also, believe it or not, you can also do it in the Steam interface, buying the keys off of the the official Counter-Strike homepage for $2.50. You're not gonna make as much money, but you're still gonna make for like every $20. You're still gonna make $2 because that's 30% profit key, which it doesn't seem like a lot, but it adds up. It adds up, especially when you buy a ton of keys. See, like keys over here, buying them. If I search up key, if it loads, keys over here, they're selling for $2.90, $3. So that's absolutely absurd. You should never be really buying keys from the site, honestly. You should be getting more out of other people if they don't offer any. If this site offers 85% for skins in keys, obviously because they mark the keys up, but it's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, that's just the part one of this video, guys. The next part will most likely be the next part will most likely be trade servers, getting started with those, not being like how to not negotiate, but just like how to like sway people to your side and who not to look for and who to look for. Like you'll know right away who you're gonna be like, who's a bad trader, who's a good trader, who's gonna like just be so annoying. Like I'm pretty sure the second part is gonna come out like a couple days. I gotta work some stuff out, some other series I'm thinking about doing to getting this channel going because I really want to go somewhere really good. I'm going to have a I'm going to link my Discord down below. If you want to ask me any questions about trading, I can answer them for you. Steam profile. I'm thinking about making a Steam group, but I don't think it's really possible yet. But you can join the Discord down there. It's gonna be really cool, guys. I really want this going somewhere. So yeah, if you guys are interested in the Discord and asking me any questions you want, I will respond essentially immediately when I'm online, and I'm online a lot. So yeah, thanks for having me, or thanks for listening to me. I'm really stuttering. This is my first video, but sorry about rambling. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.